I am discussing the assignment that has been given on the 16th January. That is the assignment on LOC. Okay, so the questions were like this, that has been framed in this way. So this actually the assignment of LOC, that is 5 questions has been given, have been given that time. What is the difference between LOC and ILOC functions in Python? All right, and second question is what is the purpose of the given statement? Some of the statements has been given. Okay, and has been you have been asked to find the output or somehow what is its function. So without having the program, it is not possible to explain you the function. You can directly write by seeing the command that what it will do. So for example, if I am taking the second command, okay, second question, that is given data.loc. Okay, data is actually name of the data frame, and the data age is age is greater than 12 and data gender equals to m. That means what, whose age is greater than 12 and gender is m, those data will be displayed. And second question is also like that. Okay, data.loc 1 is to colon, we have to check whether this particular statement is incorrect or correct in that way. Okay, and then the thing is that what is happening, what the following statement will do. Okay, data age greater than or equals to 12 ct comma gender, means like whose age is more than 12, their ct means like where they are staying, and the gender will be displayed. And the thing is that what is the purpose of the following statement, this is actually whose age is more than 12, and section their data only will be changed into m, means like male. All right, so for this purpose what we have to do, that we have to take a sample data frame and then we have to execute this particular statements. Fine. So now let us go to the Python function, Python program. Okay, and then I'm just opening a particular method for it, sorry, particular program for it. So I have saved the data over here. A data frame has been created. It's a sample data frame that I have taken, okay, in order to explain those commands that we have seen just now. So first of all, let us see that what is the difference between the two things, that is LOC. What is the difference between LOC and ILOC? So what is happening whenever you are talking about LOC, access a single value for a row or column level pair. Okay, so it is actually working with the row, column or level. Okay, and the data frame ILOC is actually saying that access group of rows and columns by integer positions. Okay, so in that sense, if you take this particular second command in this way, okay, what is the purpose of the given statement data.loc, this is actually not correct, this is incorrect. Okay, because the ILOC is the one that takes actually the 1:3, that means that the numeric levels, okay, sorry, numeric indexes, okay, in order to access the data. Okay, so first of all, come to the first question, what is the difference between the LOC and ILOC a function for this? So this is very simple to do. Okay, so if this question we are talking about, in that case we can easily do this particular program. It's a question number 1 actually, if you're talking about. So you can see out here. Okay, so I'm picking up question number 1 and the answer will be what, let's see, coming up with the answer. Okay, and you can see the answer over here. Okay, it accesses what, access a single value for a row column level pair, and whereas the data frame access group of rows and columns by integer positions. Okay, that is true for this thing. So this is the first answer of your assignment. All right, this is the first answer of your assignment. Okay, that is what is the difference between LOC and ILOC. All right, so we're coming to the second question right now. What is the difference between this? So it is clear, I think. Data frame ILOC access group of rows and columns by integer positions. Okay, now the thing is that we're coming to the second question. So what is happening out here, that is the print data data.loc data age, then data gender equals to m, let us see, and we'll put it into the program. Okay, so I have saved it separately in order to save time. So this is just a data frame. Okay, so this data frame we are talking about, and just I'm taking the remark out from here. So what is happening, data.loc data age greater than 12 data m. So if we are executing this program, then what will happen is, you check out here. Okay, once you will execute this particular program, then what is happening, you see out here. Okay, so the data frame will be executed, and the thing is that the data will be, sorry, just a minute. All right, let's see, it will come. Yes, the second questions that we had executed, after execution this particular thing has been appeared. Now you can see out here there is an error. Okay, the traceback error has been framed out here. What it is saying, that it is saying that there is some problem with the data frame object has no attribute called gender. So error you have to see nicely, then otherwise if the sometimes you may be asked to to rectify the error also. So here it is quite rightly says that data dot gender equals to m, which is actually is having problem in this particular data frame. Now that's why the output is not coming. So our question was actually what? The question was actually the thing is that here is the question, what is the purpose of the given statement, this one, if I'm taking out this one from here. Okay, so question was like this: what is the purpose of the given statement data.loc, data.age and data.gender? So for this reason what we have taken a sample data frame for this, but it is showing error since gender attribute is not present out here. So we have to change the section out here into gender. Okay, then only the output will be there. Okay, so now we are executing finally this particular program. So what it does, let us check out. Once the output, verify the output, then we will be able to understand this one. Okay, so that is the question number 2 that we are actually finding the solution for this. All right, now the thing is that up to here you can understand the data frame will be printed. All right, data frame will be printed since we have given like this. So the data has been appeared, output has been appeared here. You can see out here up to print data frame has been printed. Now the thing is that the main question is that what is the purpose of this? So as we have seen that data.loc, it is actually extracting the single column or a group of column or row, okay, on the basis of their index. Okay, that is the thing, on the basis of the level, I'm sorry. So what is happening, those data will be printed whose age will be more than 12 and the data and the gender is equals to m. Okay, so important statement. So who is more than 12 out here, you see, who is more than 12 and the gender equals to m, having only the two data, one is st1 is satisfying the criteria and st4 is also satisfying the criteria, because in this case the age is 13 and the gender is equals to m. Okay, that is the reason. So this is the answer for the second question, that is actually this one which I'm talking about, this one. Okay, this particular thing. Okay, this is the, sorry, this is the first question. Sorry, this actually the question, what is the purpose of the given statement? This is for the, this is the thing actually that you have to answer. All right, so I'm taking it out for the solution things out here. So the second question we are actually discussed, and this particular thing has been appeared in this way. So the answer solution will be, so I have taken a total data frame for this, but in your case you can write it in the similar manner. Okay, in that what is the purpose, by seeing the output you can easily write those particular set of programs and the set of output. Okay, so this is actually the program that I am giving you out here. Okay, and then let us see, this is the program that I have written out here, and the output will be what for this program, you see, output will be that particular thing, that this one. Okay, so in this you can see it is describing out here, it is displaying out here directly that which st1 and st4 is actually supporting the criteria whose age is more than 12 and gender equals to m. So that's why st1 and st14 has been printed. So you can see this particular criteria and you can verify the output also if I'm making it bit down. Okay, so that is the thing, and then in that case only these two things are actually satisfying the criteria. So that's why it has been printed. So you no need to go with the program, but you see the program and then you should write the answer. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be whose age is more than 12 and gender equals to m, only their data will be printed. So in this case, if the we are actually verifying it with the help of data frame. Okay, so that is the thing. So this is actually the question that has been given, and output I am giving out here also. Sorry, output also I am giving, just a minute. This is the output actually. Okay, and then so this is the answer of the question number 2. All right, that is the thing. That is the answer. All right. Okay, this is the program and this is the answer that I have given. This is the output. All right, so that is the thing is given to you. Now we are coming to the third question. All right. So the thing is that the third question, this is the data frame. This is the sample data frame that I had taken, and the third question of the assignment is coming in this way. That is, what is the purpose? Okay, that this is the question number 3. What is the purpose of the given statement data.loc 1:3? Okay, that means data.loc is actually, let us see that how the program will be, how the things will be distributed. So you will see once. Just we will take out this command and just we will do it from here, data.loc. all right, this particular statement now we will execute. Now let us see what is happening here. Data.loc, if we write, then there might be a an error might occur. So what we will do, that we have to write print data.loc ILOC, that is error will be not there. So that particular statement is incorrect. So we will take, how will you understand? So we will have to take this one out here, then print data, and just we are giving this one print LOC, whatever is been given, LOC 1:3. Now let us see, if we are executing this particular program, then what is happening out here. This particular thing will give you the output what. Okay, let's see what output to be produced by it. All right, let us see now. So first of all, print data frame will be printed, and then this concerned data also will be printed. But the thing is that in this case, what is exactly going to come? Sometimes the errors are being generating. So in that case, what will happen? You have to, this is an incorrect statement that's been given in the question, so you have to write it correctly. Okay, that is the thing. So that's why it is traceback error, because whenever this particular thing has been given to you, you should understand that yes, LOC that will come only with labels. Okay, not with the numbers. Okay, that is the thing. So now what we have to give, this will remain exact. Okay, then 1:3 means from 1 to 3 those data will be printed. Okay, so row number 1 to row number 3, that data will be printed. Fine. So now we are coming out here, we are executing the module 1. So this particular statement was incorrect, so your answer will be data.iloc 3. So this is the thing. So now what is happening? So correct statement is, instead of print data, data.loc 1:3, then now you have to write ILOC 1:3. Then you can see 1:3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So one less will be printed. So that's why the ST2 and ST3 has been come as output. Okay, so that is actually the solution of question number 3. All right, that is the thing. So now what we will do, that answer the question number 3. So we will go back again over here. Okay, now we'll find out the assignment question, what is the purpose of the given statement, this one. So we will come back over here. Okay, and we will write the correct solution for this particular program. All right, so that is the thing. So this is the program actually. This is the solution page. Okay, that is the thing. And now we see, this is actually the second question. What is the purpose? And this is the question number 3 now. What is the purpose of this statement? This. Okay, so this is the, what is the purpose? So the given statement. Okay, the answer will be the given statement. Given statement is wrong, okay, and the correct statement will be what? Data dot ILOC, then within bracket you have to give what? You have to give the things, colon, you have to give 1:3. All right, that is the thing that you have to give. All right, so the thing is, this thing you have to give, and this thing you have to give out here. This one you have to give. Okay, so this will be the answer for the question number 3. Okay, so you have seen it correctly, the program out here. This will be the program for particular thing. So if you are talking about the program, I can give you the program also. So this particular thing will be printed over there. All right, that is the thing for answering the question number 3. So that is the answer, and this is the program concerned. Okay, so it will give you the correct data. All right, so the output will be what for this particular program? This will be the output. So let us pick up the output once. This is the output. Actually it is showing you the ST2 and ST3. All right, so you can execute this program practically also at home whenever you will have time, and you will practice implement the practically. So it is both the things, both purpose will be solved. So this is the entire program actually that has been the answer for question number 3. The given statement is actually wrong, and then this is actually, so that is actually the answer, and this is the program demonstration of the question number 3. So we are coming to the question number 4 right now. Let us see now how the question number 4, this is the sample data frame, and what is question number 4 exactly that is saying is actually what the following statement will do: data.loc, data.age greater than 12 and city gender. That means those who are having the age more than 12, okay, answer will be what? Whose age is more than 12, more than 12, and their, okay, their city and gender will be printed. Okay, gender will be displayed, will be displayed from the given data frame, from the given data frame. All right, so that will be the answer. Okay, so now let us see its program demonstration once. Okay, so now we are coming over here in this program. So this is the data frame, that is the reference data frame that we are taking, and this is the gender and city, everything has been taken out here. Now we are coming to the statement once, okay, where we have written the statement. Let's see, this is actually the statement city and gender. Fine, so now come to the program once and just pasting it over here. Okay, so I have written it already, that's why, in order to save the time. Okay, now the thing is that, so what has happened, print data.loc, data age greater than 12 and city and gender has been given. All right, so let us do it once. Okay, so that is the thing. So let us execute this one first. Okay, program demonstration for every statement has to be done. Okay, otherwise you won't understand with the textual things only. So that's why the practical demonstration I am producing in front of you. All right, so you view it properly and please do its practical implementation also at the time when you will do the theory. Yes, the output has appeared out here. So the data frame has been printed as usual. Okay, so the print data has been given, that's why this is the data frame, and this is the statement age more than 12 and city gender. Let us verify once. Those whose city and gender is equals to, and city and gender has been printed, whose age is more than 12. So whose age is more than 12 out here? 3 students are there, ST1, ST2 and ST4. So 12, that is greater than or equals to, that's why 12 is also inclusive, and 16 is also given out here because it is more than 12, and 13 as usual. So the 11 has not been printed in this case. Okay, that is the reason, that we do have out here. Okay, that is the purpose of the particular statement. Okay, and this particular statement is actually displaying this particular data. All right, that is the thing is happening out here. All right, so now the thing is that I think you can understand this, the purpose of this particular statement. So let us what we will do, such we will just give you the solution out here. Okay, just taking out this program, and this particular solution file also will be uploaded in the Google Classroom, so you will not have no problem for this if you once you watch this particular view, particular function. So I'm giving the program demonstration of this one also along with the statement, and then generally, so as I do, so I'm providing you the output also. So once you see that, you can understand. And this particular program is of actually this set of assignment has been given on 16th of January. So today I am providing you the output for this, and think the due date has been crossed for this. All right, so that is the thing. So this is question number 4 has been described out here, so you can see it easily. Okay, this is the program, and whose age is more than 12, that has been printed. All right, so let us go to the question number 5 once. Okay, so let's give the data frame. All right, so you'll just remove this one. So in order to do the fifth question. Okay, let us see what is the fifth question is actually in fact saying. This is actually the statement. Let us see once. Okay, so first of all we will put it into the program, and we will see that what is its outcome. Okay, so this is actually the statement has been given out here, and you see out here what is happening. This is the fifth question actually. This is the fifth question. So data.age and LOC equals to M has been given. Age is greater than 12 and LOC is greater than that has been given out here. This is the question. Okay, what is the purpose of the following statement? Data.loc, data age greater than equals to 12 and section equals to M. So we will discuss it right now. Okay, that is the thing. So so for this reason, so what is happening out here? This is the question number 5 out here. Okay, what is the purpose of the following statement? Data.loc, data age greater than 12, section equals to M. So what do you guess? That is the thing, whose age is more than 12 and section is equals to M, their data will be printed. Yes or no? So now the thing is that let us do once the execution. Okay, see, everything has been given. Okay, as per the things, reference data frame is this one. Let us go and execute this one. So now the thing is that this that was we are actually that is the question number 5. Actually, if you see out here once again, so you can see this is the question that we are discussing. What is the purpose of the following statement? And data.loc is greater than 12 and section equals to m. So now this particular thing has to be done. So the program's demonstration will be what? In this case, what is happening? Wherever it will find true, that particular data will be that particular student index will be taken off. Okay, so the reference data frame we are going back once again, and here one change has to be made since it has been given out here section, not the gender. Okay, so we have to change it into section. All right, so that is the thing. So section will be changed into, then we have to do the output. So what is saying that print data.loc, same question has been given, data.age greater than or equals to 12 section name. So this is the program demonstration for this particular question which has been given out here. What is the purpose of the following statement? Data.loc data.age greater than or equals to 12 and section equals to m. Fine. Now let us see that how it functions. Okay, so come back to the program once. Okay, now see what is actually being given out here. So I'm executing the module once, and you see how the output will be generating. All right. So first of all, the data will be printed, and afterwards wherever it will find true, because the thing is that it has been given as equals to m out here. Okay, st1 true, st2 false, and st4 also false. So what has been given out here? Data greater than or equals to 12 and section equals to m. Okay, so here is actually in the question there is a bit printing mistake. Okay, wherever this question has been given, here it's supposed to be once equals to, because if you are giving the single equals to, in that case it may not work. Okay, so that is the thing, it has been printed in this way. Okay, so this particular answer will be like this. So in that case, wherever it will find true, so okay, so that particular thing will be printed. So let us come back once to the solution. Okay, that is the thing, answer here. And so what, wherever in the given data frame the condition will satisfy that those data will be printed. Fine. So this will be the answer for this and printed. Okay, so that is whose age is age is 12 and gender is male. All right, or male or m. Okay, that is the thing, this will be a thing. So the program, if you want, program will be like this, program demonstration, and this will be output will be like this, So what is happening in fact? Okay, so the thing is that so I'm just closing it once, wait. Okay, so the thing is that output has also been generated, so I'm giving you the output also. Okay, so this is the output of the given program, that is the thing. So in this case, actually, if we are not taking the reference data frame, then it will not understand this answer. That's why I have explained it over here. Okay, so that is the program, and that is the answer of this one. So it is clearly showing st1 is actually satisfying, okay, the criteria. st2 is also st2 is false. Okay, and st4 is also satisfying the criteria. So wherever it is finding out this one, and st3 has not been taken into consideration since it is not satisfying the condition even. Okay, so because the age has been given 11, which is less than 12. Okay, it is not more than 12. So only for the cases where the age is 12 or more than 12 has been chosen or has been considered. Okay, so only there are things. So in that case, wherever it is find true, it is printed, but wherever it is find false, it has been printed as false. So you can see out here st2 is false. Okay, here f, okay, has been given because it is female. Okay, that's why it has appeared as false, and here it is coming as true. Okay, so these are the question answers that has been given out here. This has been given out here, this has been given out here. So that is the thing. Okay, so all the question answers has been given, and this entire file will be uploaded also in the Google Classroom. Once you go through these particular answers and all, along with the given assignment as well, and you also do its practical implementation, so then you will understand it fully. Okay, that is the thing. Clear? So please submit the assignments regularly. Thank you.